Hi you guys, hope you all are having a great day. Don't forget to subscribe and all the links will be down below. So, I am very happy I can bring you a review on the Carli Bybel palette. It was kind of a fight to get this, but she had commented back to me on Instagram saying that maybe it was going to be around 4 or 5 a.m. that they released this eyeshadow and highlighter palette, but I had school, so unfortunately I couldn't stay up late. And I wound up releasing, I think, at 3 a.m. Eastern time, which I am on the East Coast, so I wound up waking up at 6. I wound up picking up 2 of these. One of them is for a friend, and this one is for me. So I got it yesterday in the mail, and I'm wearing it today. I've worn it to see how it lasted. I did swatches yesterday, and I've tested it all out. So I'm coming to bring you my review, so let's get right into it. The first is price and packaging. The packaging is kind of like cardboard, but, I mean, it's not bad, and it is magnetic, so I'm so happy it's magnetic. It looks like a cushion. It says Carli Bybel on it. It says 14 color eyeshadow and highlighter palette. And then right here it has a little penguin, and on the back it just says beauty expert and YouTube sensation Carli Bybel designed the versatile 14 color eyeshadow and highlighter palette and all that stuff. This is last 24 months and it is cruelty free. So this is from BH Cosmetics. I have gotten stuff from BH Cosmetics before, so I had no problem. I trusted them and everything else. And for price, it is $12.50. It was on sale $12.50 the day of, but I believe the actual original price is $20. So I don't know the whole pre-order thing, but I know I got this for $12.50 and then it was like $3.95 shipping. So 2 colors. It only does come in the colors that come in the eyeshadow palette. It doesn't come in light, medium, dark or anything like that. But it does come with a big mirror. All BH Cosmetics stuff comes with a big mirror. Then you get the little flap. And then you get all these eyeshadows, which I'm going to bring you in closer so you can focus on this. So now that I've gotten into focus, this is a matte shade right here. And this is like the perfect base shade to put on your eyelid before you start blending everything. You blend everything into this color. The other matte shades are this one. This one is a pretty purplish brown matte shade. This is a cool tone purple, and then you have a dark purple right up there. Those are the matte shades. Now these all in the second row tend to be shimmer. This isn't really a shimmer. I would say it's more of a satin finish. It's not completely matte, but it doesn't really have a lot of shimmer in it. But these are all shimmer. These are like gold shimmers, which is my love. Then you have this one up here, which is more of like the champagne kind of peachy shimmer. This is something that I like to do all over the lid, especially when I'm doing a brown smoky eye. Then you have this copper shimmer over here, which is like a darker brown, where this is more of a warm tone copper shimmer. I would say these two right over here are the darkest. I actually put this today in my outer corner. And then down here you have the highlighter shades, and you go from light all the way to dark. This is like more of like a champagne. You have peach, you have gold, and then you have like a bronze. I really do like how there are so many different color options and looks that you can create with it. And I do love the highlighting. They have little the stamps imprinted, and also on the top it says aspire to inspire. And I really love that because that's her slogan. So number 3, for wear time. I find these to wear time, I have to give them about 10 hours. 11 hours. It basically will last you. If you put it on in the morning and you wear it all the way through the night, you have no problem. Now let's say you work at 7 o'clock in the morning and then you're going out later that night. I would just reapply just to add them, but really I don't really have an issue with them disappearing, and I don't have an issue with them getting oily and slipping around. That is not the case. These actually wear pretty well. They last basically all day. So wear time is definitely not an issue with this palette, and again for $12.50 that's not bad at all. Now for consistency. If you've seen any of her tutorials, she does use these with brushes that are wet. You can use Max Fix Plus. You can use water. I have my Mario B rose water spray that I like to spray my brushes with. So I do like to use that when I am doing my looks because it just gives more pigmentation. Now pigmentation for this, when I swatched them with my hands, which I'll insert swatches, they came out beautifully. The swatches last a really long time on my hand because I swatched them yesterday, of course. and they lasted, they came out pigmented fine. Now when I applied them with a brush this morning, I didn't see that they were as pigmented when I used my hand. Now they don't really necessarily lack pigment, but they're not the most pigmented. But that's not really an issue because all I had to do was spray my brush and they were extremely pigmented. But for me, I don't like eyeshadows that are so pigmented. I like to build up my pigment. So for me, these eyeshadows are absolutely perfect because I can do my layer and do layer by layer without having to worry about it ever being too strong, because I can build up that color. And if I really want that strong pigment, all I have to do is wet my brush. Perfect. They blend beautifully. I have no issues blending, and I really like that because a lot of like more inexpensive eyeshadows tend to be so chalky and muddy and either disappear or they just don't blend. This, again, is not the case. These blend beautifully. So I do like the consistency. It is more of a drier formula, but again, you can use the brush wet or dry. So I really do like that. Again, you can do either one. And then for 5 other impersonal, I have no other issues. I had no eye reactions. My eyes didn't sting. They didn't get red or anything like that. Fallout, very minimal. I don't even think I got any fallout with those shimmer shades at all. I do notice though sometimes when you use, you dip the brush into the palette, some of the powder does come up around the ring, but I mean that happens quite often with any types of powders, bronzers, contours, eyeshadows. It's pretty often. So, that's not a big deal for me. But other than that, I believe this is great for the price. I have to give us a 10 out of 10. I have no complaints for this. I love it, and I can do so many looks, and I cannot wait to share some of my looks with you. So I hope you guys all have a great day. If you like more videos like this, just let me know. And again, if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe.